Greetings, this is Vlodrel and welcome to the review for Tempest Citadel. Tempest Citadel is made and published by Artford Games, who sent me a key for this review. Tempest Citadel is an indie simulation strategy game. But first things first. You are on a mission to colonize a new world. Waking up after a year in stasis, you realize that the mission you were previously briefed on was bogus, and your real mission is something completely different. An alien civilization has made contact with humanity and asked for their help, along with sending blueprints on how to build a ship to reach their planet and other technological advancement plans. Most of your crew is in stasis and you start the game by picking a small team and waking them up to assist you with setting down on this world. Tempest Citadel plays a bit like XCOM in some areas and not so much in others. First, let's check the main screen. From here you will manage your base and everything else. On the top of the screen you will find the time controls. You can pause or forward time in various speeds. On the top right of the screen you will find the panels. The first one is Cryo. Here you can check the crew you have in Cryo and wake them up when you need more personnel. You will not be able to wake everyone up instantly. You will get more people to wake up as you progress the campaign and upgrade your facilities. The second panel is the crew panel. There are multiple classes of personnel to use. You have soldiers, scavengers, researchers, engineers and medics. All units can and will fight in combat, but they each have different specialized skills. Soldiers obviously are the best in combat, where scavengers will help you get more supplies. Engineers will work in the base when not in a squad fighting to build things, and will also add a bonus to getting materials from exploration. Researchers will progress your tech tree faster and help retrieve complex data from sites, which help in research. Medics will heal your squad, and when in a squad can keep your people from dying or getting critical wounds. You can equip your squad with different weapons, pistols, rifles, shotguns, handguns, etc., armor and specialized items like medkits or binoculars. There are also perks which you gain every few levels and an augmentation system. The third panel is base control. Here you can build and upgrade basic core modules like quarters, clinics, an academy, etc. And the ring tab will let you expand the base with a different set of modules like the laboratory, hydroponics, engineering bay and more. The fourth panel is the engineering panel or your build panel. Here you can see what kind of supplies you have, which you get from doing missions. You can also build armors, weapons or various items, and you can upgrade your dropship with better engines so you can go further away for missions. The fifth panel is the research panel. Here you can research various items, weapons or technologies. You do this at the same time automatically, although you can prioritize some of them if you like. Here you can also find the archive with details on what you have researched and the Insight tab, which gives you a kind of perk system for research. For example, you can get more insight into kinetic, allow you to do more damage, or get an insight on food production, etc. Last in this panel is the Vault tab, where you get a lot of the lore and backstory of the game. The sixth panel is the world map. Here you can pick what missions you want to go to, manage your squad and make different squad loadouts if you don't want to do it manually every time. The next panel is the help panel, where you can find information about all the systems the game has to offer, and which is pretty detailed. Now, apart from the side missions you can pick on the map to get more resources and advance your squad members in levels, there are also main missions. Both of these, apart from some choices that can alter what a mission is about and how it plays out, take part on the combat map. You can see in advance the threat level of both the mission you are going to and your squads. These are indications of how a battle can go, but I have both won fights that had a much higher threat and lost fights with an even threat level. After you launch on a mission you get the combat map. Here things get a bit weird. This game, unlike XCOM, is a real-time strategy game. You can pause in combat if you like, but it's not a turn-based system. Also, your squad mostly plays out the combat scenario by itself. You have some control on what style of combat you want your soldiers to have. Be cautious and hit from afar, or run close if you have shotguns and do a ton of damage, things like that. You can also pick what formation you want them to have or split them into squads. Other options include what kind of weapons or abilities you want them to use and which target to prioritize. If you then unpause the game, the squad and the enemies will start fighting each other. You can still direct them on where you want them to go, but mostly the combat scenario plays out by itself. After the end of combat, you get a battle report. Here, if you have medics, you can use them to keep people that are dying from doing so, or heal critical wounds. Getting knocked down in combat does not mean instant death for your characters, but it's a random chance if they will die from wounds, if you do not have a medic available. After the report, you get to the scavenging part of the game. Here you will explore military bases or underground bunkers for supplies. You have a limited time in each of these due to Stormfronts, so sometimes you cannot get everything, but you have to choose what to pick up. Having different team members will play a role on the things you find. Upon returning to the base, your squad members get healed by the passage of time and aided by clinics or medics if you have them. All in all, Tempest Citadel is an interesting strategy game. There are various factions to interact with on the planet, and the story was engaging. The various vault backstory and lore things you can read definitely add to your enjoyment of it. I did not encounter any bugs in my playthrough. The game is scheduled to release at $20 or euros, so keep that in mind when you decide if you want to get it or not. I have also done a multiple parts first look series, for which you can find a link in the description below. Thank you for watching this review. As always, feel free to leave me a comment or suggestions on the structure of these reviews. Press the like button if you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe to be notified when more reviews go online. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.